everybody, thanks for checking in. This is Mr. Hoig with the inspirational video of the day. Please forward or share this with anyone you'd like to, and keep staying positive and making yourself a little bit better every day. Today's guest speaker is Mrs. Coppock. Mrs. Coppock is the middle school, high school principal at West Sioux. She's been a principal for many years, but this is her first year at West Sioux, and I can honestly say there couldn't be much of a worse year to have your first year with the nationwide pandemic, actually a global pandemic. This has to be an extremely difficult time, and she's done a terrific job. I can say with absolute certainty that I've never had a better principal during a pandemic than Mrs. Coppock. But no, she's been terrific, very positive, very supportive, and I'm super happy that she was able to give me a video. So please enjoy Mrs. Coppock with the inspiration of the day.
I'm Coppock, and I'm the middle school, high school principal here at West Sioux. And I want to thank Mr. Hoig for giving me this opportunity to share a little inspiration with you today. However, Mr. Hoig, I do have a question for you. How did I become the third most inspiring Coppock, since Bryce and Coach Coppock received their invitation to speak before I did? I guess I'm going to assume you saved the best Coppock for last. So with that, what I'd like to talk to you about today is goal setting and the importance of daily habits. I think the thing about goal setting is that in reality, anybody can do it. Anybody can set a big goal. You can decide, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get better grades, I am going to make it to the state tournament. But the thing is, what I have learned is that it's not so much about setting the goal that's important, it's about determining what are your daily habits going to be to achieve that goal that really determines whether you're going to be successful with your goal and meet your goal or not. I think I really learned this lesson about goal setting when I decided to run a marathon. And people would always say to me, oh my gosh, how could you possibly run 26 miles? Now, don't get me wrong, running 26 miles was definitely challenging and difficult, and I definitely got a sense of accomplishment when I crossed that finish line. But when I really think about it, the real sense of accomplishment came from the daily training that I did. I thought about all of those daily runs, the 3-mile runs, the 5-mile runs, the 10-mile, 17-mile runs, the days when it was really windy and I didn't want to run, but I found a way to do it. The days where my legs were so tired and sore that I just wanted to stay on the couch, but somehow found the energy to get up and run. Again, setting those big goals was pretty easy. It was creating those daily habits and then sticking to those daily habits that really made it worthwhile. And I guess the reality of goal setting is that there are no shortcuts to success. Those goals require hard work and dedication and commitment, and there's really no way of getting around that. You think of a 45% three-point shooter who ends his season at the state tournament. That doesn't just happen in March. That happens from April to November, and all those days in the gym in between to create that moment. I truly believe that dreams either thrive or they die in your daily habits. But with that said, I also want to remind you that setting goals and working towards goals is hard. So you have to give yourself some grace. No one's perfect. Not every day is going to be perfect. So you just have to remind yourself that there's always tomorrow. And as long as you don't stop working, you can still meet those goals, even with small setbacks. And I really believe that now, more than ever, our days are filled with what I guess I would call a lot of undefined time. And I think it's a great question to ask yourself, how am I using this time? if ever there's been a time to set goals and start creating daily habits and focusing on those daily habits to meet those goals, I think now is the time. So I guess I just encourage you to reflect on things that are really important to you. I encourage you to set some big goals for yourself. I encourage you to create those daily habits and give yourself grace. If not every day is perfect and doesn't go exactly as planned, but in the end, if you don't give up and you keep working, I know great things will happen. So thank you for your time today, and I can't wait till we're all back together again.